FHA versus conventional loan. Which one's best for you and why? Hi, my name is Darren George. I've been a full-time lending professional since 1987. For reference, today we're going to talk about the best program for you and why. These two programs are very different because they have different requirements, different features and benefits, different restrictions, different challenges. So we're going to cover those as quickly as we thoroughly can right now. One of the main differences when comparing an FHA and conventional loan is credit. Now, most people think the credit is just the credit score, and that tells you what's going on, but there's more to it than that. There's also the complexion of the credit, like what's on the credit that underlies that score. So there are different rules as far as bankruptcy discharge dates, charge-offs, student loans, a lot. So two people, both with a 680 score, can have a very different outcome when it comes to FHA and conventional financing. That's the way it really works. However, you can pretty much be assured that if you have a 780 score, conventional may be the best loan for you. And if you have a 580 score, FHA is the way to go. FHA has lower credit score requirements and fewer hurdles when it comes to what's actually on the credit. So the lower credit scores usually benefit from an FHA loan. It's very situation specific, but that's enough for now so we can move forward to the rest. FHA is less sensitive to interest rates than conventional. So again, a person with a 680 score will have a certain rate with conventional and a certain rate with FHA. A 600 score, you have no rate with conventional loan and a slightly higher rate with an FHA, for instance, but the deal can still get done. A 780 score on conventional is a much better rate than a 680 score for conventional. However, the interest rate for FHA is super close at 780 as it is to 680. So we're going to throw that into the mix of another variable that makes this question more complicated than it seems is the debt to income ratio. The debt to income ratio is lower for conventional than it is for FHA. So that can be a major deciding factor in which program is best for you. Again, we're adding this to the credit score and interest rate dynamic, which will all impact your debt to income ratio. We're not done yet. We're just getting started. Another difference between the two programs is the mortgage insurance. So FHA has upfront mortgage insurance premium, which is currently 1.75%, whereas conventional has no upfront. The monthly mortgage insurance for FHA is 0.55%. Unless you put a down payment of 5% or more, then your monthly mortgage insurance is 0.5. The mortgage insurance for conventional can be as low as 0.1% per year up to over 1% per year. So if your credit score is 780, your mortgage insurance can be as low as 0.1. If your credit score is 640, your mortgage insurance can be as high as 1.1. So again, that leans us towards FHA being more flexible and more desirable for the lower credit scores so far, right? Everything impacts everything else, but that's a big factor there. Another big difference when it comes to comparing FHA versus conventional loans, loan limits. The loan limit for your area may meet one, but not the other. So that may be a limiting factor when deciding which program is best for you. Down payment. The down payment varies. There are 0% down programs for FHA. There are 3% down programs for conventional. So the amount of cash you have may be the deciding factor if you decide to go with an FHA versus conventional loan. Again, these are all going into the same pot of decision making to figure out which will be best for you. And you can see why it's complicated and why each situation is different. Sorry guys, I know it's a lot. It's probably more confusing. Those are all the things that go into the decision-making process when comparing FHA versus conventional loans. It's really a breeze for us. We've been doing this for decades. We've helped thousands of people get billions of dollars by answering their questions and helping them figure out which is the best route for them. Just check us out. Click contact us, and we'll answer as specifically as possible based on the information you give us. You can also do an application there. Check what interest rates are and what your corresponding payment would be for something that you're interested in. Or you can put a comment below and we'll respond to you and let you know based on general questions what your likely best option is. Let us know what we can do to help. We'd love to be your lenders for your next project.